obviously. And I I was done. That was it. I really didn't want to go too much in depth with it because it really is my story. And would I have shared it? Probably at some point, but I definitely wouldn't have shared it at that point. It would have been a story that I probably would have shared in a little while or a year or 2 years later. But at that particular point, no, I wouldn't have shared it. Um, I think it was either the live after or the live after that. A lot of the other girls within my life was was sharing, and I'm all about sharing. I'm all about if I can help and just listen to another woman who've gone through that, you know it's got to be a good thing. So a few others were sharing their stories. um we'd got to the point of sort of taking it in turns, I suppose, and sort of all understanding each other, or showing whoever was talking at the time, showing them love and showing them that they got support here. And it was a huge deal. It was a big deal for anybody to share that kind of story, and to share it to strangers is a huge deal, and it takes bravery to do so. Um, I would say about half hour, 20 minutes, half hour into this live, Elia Moon came in shouting and screaming capital letters. Why are you discussing this? How dare you? I have something more important to be that's going on. You shouldn't be talking about this. You're ruining everything. Me and Cheshire are doing this and this and this, and we're doing a charity, and we're going to help more people. You're selfish just talking about this. And she went on. She made everyone in the chat feel really, really uneasy. She made the person who was actually talking at that particular time, she was very upset by this. She was shaking upset. It was really bad. um Obviously, me and my big mouth didn't take kindly to that, and I had to go back to, after that, my live. Obviously, we shut it down, and in my comments, because I'd had a go about Elia coming in and shouting and screaming, I had in my comments, of course, her quote unquote boys coming to war to stand up for their girls. So I had, SM, Chesh, Dick Dawson, Reds, all in my comment section, making a complete prat of themselves, standing up for Elia Moon, which, just as an FYI, do we know she actually has a story, or is it just another lie? I don't know. I don't know. Um, I didn't really then have any more communications with her up until later on last year, maybe August time, maybe September time. Hey Hoot, how are you? Maybe August or September time. I shared something that I thought was pretty bad. I'm not going to lie. That some people were questioning the death of her son, which at the time I thought was pretty gross. I didn't like it. I thought it was icky. Now I understand, and I've obviously apologized to them on my last live. I'm not going to go over it again, just that, I get it now. I didn't then. And I still think it's icky that we even have to question it, if I'm honest. My point, there's some on the front and on my thumbnail of this live, Dead Kennedy in Space. Now, I don't know if anybody knows who Dead Kennedy in Space is. He is a well-known, well-respected member of that community. I've never heard anything really bad about him. Obviously I don't go looking for it either. But he wrote something, and that kind of made me question why Steve, Red Rhetoric, and Cheshire and all of them would not only like allow her to run a fundraiser, but also with Bull's money be handled by her. Okay, so this is what he wrote. Having cut ties with Moon after she was caught lying about her appearance and the circumstances of a family member's death. Now, if Dead Kennedy in Space knew that about her, so did they. So did Reg Redrick, so did Steve McGray, so did Cheshire Vic, so did all of these other people. Okay? They knew about that, so did they. Why then, on God's green earth, if you knew that she would lie about the circumstances of a death, the appearance thing, to be honest, is near or there to me. Everyone lies about their appearance, I very rarely put pictures that are unedited up. We all lie about our appearance. We all want to be younger and we want the bags to go from around our eyes, etc. But why are they not listening to Dead Kennedy in Space? Why did Dead Kennedy in Space walk away and cut ties with her because of that lie? But yet them two, or them SM and Red Redrick, stay, and not only stay, but allow her to be in charge of said monies. That to me speaks absolute volumes. It really does. It speaks absolute volumes that they knew that she lied. She lied not only about her appearance, which I don't care, to be fair, I really don't, but she lied about the circumstances of a loved one's death. If you can lie about something like that, this isn't that far of a stretch of another lie. Exactly that, Brooke. If you